Whenever someone says Formula One, the first thing that comes to your mind is male drivers. In fact, many are not even aware that the sport is open to females. A group of teen girls are now taking the first step to break this stereotype. Take a look at this report.
These teenage female drivers are taking on Formula One. No woman has raced in the motorsport for nearly half a century. But these 13 and 14-year-olds all share one dream: to become the first female F1 world champion.
The number one aim is Formula One, of course.
This is Yvonne Simeonova. She's part of a female racing development program called More Than Equal, an initiative co-founded by former racer David Coulthard.
Okay.
The idea is to give female drivers equal opportunity.
I think we need more girls in Formula One and in motorsport because we are all equal, and I mean we should get the same chances.
At this training and assessment camp, there are half a dozen trainees. 4 from Europe, 1 from Australia, and 1 from Malaysia.
Keep turning.
British talent Sky Parker says the teams are starting from scratch.
So on the first day, we learned how to actually drive the car because a lot of us have never done that before. And on the second day, which is today, we learned how to drift, as usually when I attempted drifting, I would just slide and spin, but this time I learned how to control it.
British driving coach Sarah Moore says there are a lot of misconceptions about women in the sport. She used to race in the now defunct all-female W Series, and says one of the biggest skills the young female drivers need to learn is not physical, it's mental.
I think one of the biggest things you have to deal with as a girl, especially coming up through karting and as you progress into cars, is the comments that you receive around the paddock on social media. I think that's one thing that as a female I've had to learn to deal with, or more so learn to ignore.
The last woman to race in Formula One was Italy's Lella Lombardi in 1976. The sport now has its own all-female F1 Academy support series, led by former racer Susie Wolff. Just as those drivers could be seen as potential role models, Slovakian driver Laura Bubanova says she hopes she can serve as one in the future.
I'd like to be viewed as a role model for them in the future. I'd like to establish myself as a very good driver, not as I get to Formula One because I'm a woman, but I'm there because I'm talented, I'm good enough to do this, and I do it because I love it.